been 2 months post move across the country. I am originally from New Jersey. I just got up and left to move to California. If you are new here, my name is Kayla Hilani. My nickname is Lo, but I definitely prefer to go by my full name. At 2 months post move, I'm figuring life out. I'm growing, I'm learning. A lot of people ask, why did I move across the country? Like, what brought me here? What brought me to this specific area? And you know, I moved because I was ready for a new start in my life. I was ready to break free from everything that I knew. I come from a very big family and I've always had that safety blanket. And I just wanted to figure out life on my own and figure out, can I be in a new area alone? Can I build community wherever I'm at? I just want to learn new things about myself. I'm in my mid-20s and I think that there's so much to life and that the world is so big. So I currently reside in Sacramento, California. When I was figuring out where I wanted to move, I knew I wanted to live on the West Coast. I feel like California was always calling my name, and I had 3 options. It was either LA, Oakland, or Sacramento. I've never lived on my own before. I have always lived with my parents until now. So I wanted to move to an area where I felt safe. I wanted to be in an area that was quiet and more calm. I wanted to live in an area that was kind of out of the mix, but if I wanted to go and do something, then I'm close enough to. It is definitely different than what I'm used to. A lot of things that I like about Sacramento so far is that where I chose to live, it's pretty close to everything. I don't have a car yet, so I've been walking to the majority of the places that I have been. I love the scenery here. I love that the weather is not 20 degrees and snowing. I will say that. I'm not saying that Sacramento is super hot right now, but it's very much 50 to 65 degrees almost every day. Or there are days where it's rainy, and I love the rain. I love when it's pouring. So I think I chose the right area for those reasons. I've been putting myself more out there because I know that there are people like me and that there are people that I want to surround myself with out here. So I've been going out alone, forcing myself to be outgoing, forcing myself to be an extrovert, going out alone and meeting people, going up to people first and being like, hey, I'm new here and I would love to make some new friends. I just joined a running club, a Black girls running club that focuses on Black women and their health and their wellness. And it's a running club that isn't solely focused on running super fast and finishing super fast. It's kind of just building community and meeting new people around the area, because all the women in the group, they all agree that we're all looking for people like us. So I am hungry though, so let's make some breakfast. I'm trying my best to make new friends out here, and I was lucky enough to meet someone. Her name is Kiki, and I think that we meshed very well. I think we have a lot of things in common, so I'm grateful for her that I was able to meet her. We do the run club together, but I think it was like last weekend we went to a gay club together, and it was jumping. It was jumping in there. There were so many people in there. But I will say, the people here are a little peculiar, like just a little bit. Like, I don't know. Like, and something I'm also not used to yet here is West Coast music. I'm trying, guys. I am trying to get into it, but it's different. It's just very different. Like, Jersey club music is very fast and very like, I don't know. West Coast music is very vibey and slow, and I don't know, like I'm trying to get into it. Another thing that I notice out here, like in the clubs, is that people be bumping. And obviously that's gonna happen in a club, but they don't say sorry, they don't say excuse me, they don't say nothing, but nobody's reacting either. And one thing about me, if I'm in the club and someone bumps into me and don't say nothing, I don't know, I'm gonna say something, but you know, I didn't want to do too much for my first club that I went to. But next time somebody bumps into me, oh, they're getting addressed quickly. Overall though, I did think that that club is somewhere that I can have fun at. I was sober majority of the time. We only had like 1 shot, and I didn't want to be drunk
I didn't want to be too lit for my first time there. So I think that if we go again and we get a little bit more lit, it'll be more fun, for sure. I still don't have plates here yet, so I'll be putting my food on my lovely cutting board, but this is breakfast. I'm gonna eat that, and then I'm probably gonna go for my run, and you guys are gonna come along with me. I'm currently on lap 2 of this mile run. No stops yet. The goal is no stops at all. Like I said, my friends told me that I need to go at a pace where I can have a conversation. So that's what I'm practicing as I record and talk and run. Whew. I'm all finished my run. I surprisingly finished in 12 minutes and 23 seconds. That's my best time so far. I just started running again about a week and a half ago, and my first time was like 14 minutes and 36 seconds. So we cut that down. I'm super excited about that. You know, I have goals over here, and it's beautiful outside. I'm appreciating the 60-degree weather compared to in New Jersey, how it's snowy and rainy. So yeah, but I'm super proud of myself. I might go find a park to sit at because it's way too nice outside to stay inside. It's so nice outside, so I decided to grab some of my stuff. I have some online trainings to do for work that I'm just gonna do outside and enjoy the weather. It's kind of windy now. It's very windy out. I'm a little chilly, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be out here for, but we're gonna chit chat more about my mood and how I'm feeling about being all the way across the country. I've definitely had a lot of moments where I'm sad, like very sad, because I'm so far away from everyone that I know and everyone that I love. Sometimes I have second guessed myself, like, damn, did I choose the right city for myself? Because I'm not in love with where I'm at right now, and I wish that I was. I wish that when people ask me, how is Sacramento treating you, or how are you feeling about your new city, I want to be like, oh, I love it. I love it here. But that would just seem very disingenuous of me to say. Not saying that I don't like it, because I do. I do enjoy being here. I'm just not in love with it the way that I would like to be. But I think that's one of the best parts about moving across the country, that these are things that I'm figuring out. Like, how would I have ever known that this is or isn't a place that I want to be long term if I didn't move here? I was so ready to get the hell out of New Jersey. I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go to this place and figure shit out when I get there. And that's literally what I'm doing. You know, dealing with the uncomfortability and dealing, like, not fearing change anymore and accepting the leap of faith that I've taken. I am doing what I set out to do. I am figuring myself out. I am growing. I am learning. I am doing all of those things, and I feel like that's all a part of the process. I'm trusting the process. I am learning to embrace the new and not really keeping myself where I used to be in life. So I really do think that I'm figuring shit out, and that's exactly what I wanted to do. It's getting a little colder out here, so I'm just gonna put these headphones on, lay down for a little bit, listen to some vibey music, and ground myself for today. I'm back home. I'm showered up. I'm currently making some broccoli chicken and rice. I feel so tired, but I wanted to talk about when nighttime comes around. When I'm here, I get very sad and I get a little lonely, and I just think about how far I am from everyone, and like, it's hard. I don't want to say that it's hard to sleep, but it's like hard to stay up at night for a long time. Like, I be wanting to go to bed by at least 9 o'clock, and that's what I keep looking at. I keep looking at the time, but I just be wanting to go to bed. And get through the night so I can just get to the morning and start the next day so I can distract myself with something. But when I get home and when I'm just here at nighttime, I don't know, my mind just be racing and racing and racing. But yeah, I don't know. I'm getting through it, guys. I'm getting through the hard stuff, and yeah. My food is all done. I'm eating now. Usually how I end my night, I just put on a show to play in the background, eat my food. I also have been working on building my relationship with God and tapping more into my faith, and I just feel like I've been able to, you know, focus on a lot more inner work here. My friend, she got me this Bible. Um, I have a Bible, but this one is a little, you know, updated. And you can take notes in it on the sides here. So that's what I've been doing. Yeah, that's usually how I end my night. I usually read the Bible for like, well, I just started like last week. I just read it for like an hour, and then I get pretty tired by then, and then I just put on guided meditation on YouTube, and then I just fall asleep pretty easily. But overall, yes, it's been 2 months post move, and overall, I feel good about the move. I don't think it's bad at all. I think I'm just feeling a lot of things. I'm feeling a lot of things. And I'm trying to make sure that gratitude is like the number one feeling that I have here. And even when I get upset or I get angry, I've just been trying to work on altering my thought process and thinking of like, how can I be grateful out of this situation? But I've also been thinking about how, like, at the same time, I'm not really sitting in how I really feel sometimes, because I do get sad. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm doing the work. I'm doing the inner work. I'm doing all of it. And I feel like I'm going in the right direction. I wish things were more like this all the time rather than like, you know? But we're figuring this shit out. I'm figuring it out, and that was the main goal of moving. So yeah, 2 months post move, I'm feeling good. Sometimes I'm feeling sad, and sometimes I'm feeling whatever the fuck. But it is what it is, and I'm so happy to be able to bring you guys along my journey with me. And you know, we're only gonna keep going up from here. So thank you for watching. If you did, make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you do not keep up with me, I'm also on Instagram and TikTok. I'll put my ats in here somewhere, but I appreciate you so much. And yeah, thank you again. Mwah. Bye.